Today's video is sponsored by DistroKid. You can release your music with DistroKid to online stores like Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Tidal, and many more. For a fee of $20 a year, you can upload as much music as you wish without any additional costs, and you can keep 100% of your earnings. To get 7% off your first year's membership, check out my promo code in the description below. Hi guys, this is Panic Girl and welcome in my studio. Today I would like to show you some of my favorite plugins. I use them all the time because I find them very useful or very inspiring. So let's dive in. So let's start with Felt Instruments. It's basically a one-man company from Warsaw in Poland who's releasing beautiful sampled instruments housed in a plugin that is very inviting and easy to use. I've been a fan since day one and I own every single instrument they released so far. They have a unique quality to them. They sound warm, elegant, and often also very fragile and soft. I've used them in so many tracks by now. In the opening track of my new album, for example, which is called The Sea is Calling. And also in this track, for example. In this track over here, I used a plugin that I just found recently and that already became one of my standard production plugins. Usually I build my beats by adding sounds track by track, usually starting off with a kick and then going from there. I tried many plugins so far, but oftentimes the sounds didn't fit my style or I was missing some features to be able to work properly with it and make a whole beat within that plugin. With XO, I finally found something that fits my workflow for different reasons. First off, I like many of the sounds that I included, and they also have a very elegant solution for browsing sounds. You have the space over here where you can choose a sample you like, or, and that is very useful for me, you can go to this section down here and browse through similar sounding samples on the fly and choose one from there that fits your song. And you can of course load your own samples too. Over here you have the edit page where you can program your sequences, add effects, tune your samples to the right pitch, filter them, reverse, nudge them, route them to different outputs and so on. Over here is another useful feature that is pretty essential to me, as I usually want to process my drum sounds further with some other plugins that I have in my DAW. So here you can export either the whole beat as a WAV file or all single tracks of that beat to then just drag and drop it into Ableton again. I still have to explore it, but so far it's very fast to use despite all the options at hand. Off to the next developer called Mntra, which is a small team of creatives who make fantastic virtual instruments. The unique thing about their plugin Mandala is that they use ultrasonic sampling technologies to record rare instruments and sounds from all over the world. Just check out some of their sounds, they are amazing. I really love the interface, very video game-like, isn't it? Another plugin that I can highly recommend is Labs from Spitfire Audio. It's a company based in the UK which makes virtual instruments as well. The quality of their sample libraries is extremely high. They also collaborate with some of the most brilliant composers of the world, like Hans Zimmer, for example. And they have a plugin that is free for everyone to use called Labs, with tons of sample libraries that you can download. I used it a lot on my latest album Memories, on Farewell for example. Last but not least, I would like to show you the plugin Texturize by SoundGhost. It's a very useful tool to layer textures on top of a sound of your liking. You can add lo-fi vinyl crackling on top of your synthesizer sound, or you can add an extra layer on top of your snare sound to make it more rich and thick, for example. It reacts to your audio signal in real time and can make the original sound so much more unique that way. And you can also load your own sounds, field recordings, or whatever you have in mind. So that's it from me for today. Thanks so much for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Bye!